All right, guys. So for those of you guys who don't know me, my name's Duelam. I'm kind of new to the scene here. You guys have seen me in Twitch chat, stuff like that. The goal with this for Cosmic Crucible for me, I want to show you guys kind of my thought process of going into matches. I haven't really seen what's going on here. I don't know what's happening, but I want to be able to give you guys kind of my thought process on it so you guys can start thinking like this too and do better in your Cosmic Crucible. Because we want to try to get better rewards. I know the rewards aren't great right now, but kind of the goal is to eventually get better rewards once once the season gets updated. Hopefully rewards get updated and we can be as high as possible. So I'm going to go in here. So immediately I see Gamma. I want to take out Gamma with New Warriors is my first thought. Obviously it's a really big Red Hulk actually, so we're going to have to be careful with that. Second room, usually we see Bifrost, but now we see Rebirth. So Rebirth, this is automatic Death Seed as well. Infinity Watch, for me, this is going to be unlimited, just because I keep unlimited on offense, because I don't have a big Infinity Watch on defense, and I don't have Nova on offense, so I keep Nova on defense because my Infinity Watch isn't that big. Room 4 is Wakanda. This can be some sort of Young Avengers Eternals. We use Young Avengers in here, namely Echo, to reduce the counters here. This will make this team pretty obsolete, honestly. 5 is Unlimited X-Men. We have Jubilee and Bishop. So Bishop is going to have that on-spawn taunt, and because he is considered unlimited with the room rules, he is going to keep the taunt even after you hit him the first time because he has Safeguard. So we have to kind of be wary of that. So we're going to have to hit him with our first 2 turns here. Room 6, this is extremely weird. It's just YA with Doom. I don't know why. It's something different, which is nice, but I mean, this isn't going to take too much effort to take out. So I'm going to start left to right. So for first one here, like I said, New Warriors on Gamma. It is a 500k punch up. Because my New Warriors are a little bit on the smaller side, especially Firestar and Gwen. Dagger and Cloak are 7.795, and then Deathpool obviously had to get taken up for APOC. I do plan on taking Firestar to Dark Dimension 6, and Gwenpool's just not worth it, honestly. She's a niche character, and she does what she needs to do. At low stars, she just tends to die sometimes, which can be annoying, but it is what it is. So we're going to fight, and let's get it. So the goal here is, obviously, we don't want to let Red Hulk get his 5 charges and, go off and do his ultimate. That is the main goal here. So you do have to play this kind of a specific way to make sure everything goes correctly. So since we have Red Hulk here, we don't want to hit him because he'll get the charges. So we want to go on this clump here. It doesn't matter with the first turn because Gwen in Cosmic Crucible, her special will hit everybody no matter what. So we'll start off with the special. You do want to have Gwenpool as a raider as well. Firestar is also a raider. We're going to go to this clump again. So we rewind this clump here without hitting Red Hulk. And then again, we're going to special off the middle to spread the offense up some more and do damage. The special also does % damage. And then Deathpool being a striker, Striker 5 will do a lot of damage. So here you have a couple options. If you're a little bit weaker and people are not going to be this low, what you can do is you could just special She-Hulk to take the death proofs off, and then Dagger will counterattack so that She-Hulk can die here. What I like to do here is I actually like to ult here on She-Hulk because it does remove some buffs, and also attempt to get a disrupt on Green Hulk. So I did get the disrupt on Green Hulk. That's what you can look for. So now what we can do here as well is Dagger is going to be a striker. So I know She-Hulk and Abomination are going to die to this hit. Red Hulk still only has 2 charges, and Green Hulk has a vulnerable. So I'm going to target Green Hulk and hit ult. So A-Bomb and She-Hulk are dead, and Green Hulk's now dead too from the pings. So now Red Hulk's going to take his turn, hit Gwenpool and special, but we have dodges up, so it doesn't matter. Gwenpool's going to take her turn. She can ult to heal everybody up. And then Deathpool will delete with her 5 charge delete turn momentarily. Can use the Firestar special. He's going to get to go, but we do have Safeguard, so it's not going to do too much damage to us. It's going to hit the efficiency a little bit, but we still delete here, and this fight's over. So it's pretty straightforward, even with a massive Red Hulk. I mean, that's as big as Red Hulk can get in the game currently. It's not terrible. It's just kind of getting through the matchup and making sure we don't push him, but also taking care of that cluster and before She-Hulk throws things back. With a bigger She-Hulk, it can be problematic, but it's not terrible. So for room 2, this needs to get played pretty specifically as well with Death Seed. Straight Death Seed can work even on a punch up. I've done this at like 1.7 million. It can get a little bit sketchier because I know a lot of people are taking OG Cap, possibly Peggy to Dark Dimension 6. So they're geared to 18. They're pretty maxed out because obviously Cap, we have shards on him, and Peggy has been farmed through the Cosmic Crucible store. It can get a little bit trickier, but it's still doable. It does rely on a little, like there's a little bit of RNG that can make this fight really bad if Winter Soldiers just deletes Dark Beast or stuns Archangel. That's not the best, but it can still get through. So let's hit fight here. And then we will go into this. So the goal here is definitely do not ult with Magneto. If you ult, you essentially lose because when you ult, they all block the ult and it gives them turn meter. They get 5% turn meter because this is the raid room when they block. So we're going to special Peggy. Also, I have Mags as a skirmisher here. He does not need to be a skirmisher for this matchup because his special can't be blocked. The skirmisher is only for the Sylvie matchup. So here, you could special. You could also ult. I like to ult sometimes on a smaller Peggy because it gets her low. You could also special for the offense up. It doesn't really matter, honestly. What's going to happen is Winter Soldier's going to end up going, or I'm sorry, US Agent's going to go next, and he's going to hit everybody because his ult tries to stun and then slow everybody. So the counters should take him out even without the offense up. So I can try to ult here. It's going to get blocked, but it's going to push. So now Cap ult because she went below 50%. So we have to ult here. And now US Agent has defense down, so he should die to all of these counters here. He's going to be close. That's all right. He didn't die. Okay. Dark Beast got stunned. Also not the best. And Archangel got stunned. So you're seeing kind of a harder end to this matchup. So here we want to ult because we will get the trauma. This is super helpful, so nothing's going to get cleared. It's also going to kill US Agent. This is good placement by him as well because now US Agent, Captain America is on an island. Yeah, this is not going well because of the RNG that can happen here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to special here to try to take off that taunt, which did work. Peggy just fell over to bleeds. Now our goal is Agent Venom because Agent Venom will ult next turn. So we want to make sure we kill him before he ults. And what's going to happen is now we can blind everybody. So let's pull them all together. So now even if Cap taunts, it doesn't matter, because they're all next to each other, and Death Seed does pretty much everything is adjacent. I'm going to throw back these slows just so I'm not slowed anymore. We're kind of just playing this out here. That's going to miss. Keep going here. So this does get a little shaky if the wrong people get stunned. Obviously, the two wrong people did get stunned, which is Dark Beast and Archangel. That's kind of the worst case scenario. See, that blind is super helpful because it takes out it null and voids his ult, which can be pretty devastating. So we're going to get some positive effects here because this is the raid room. Oh, it doesn't spread. That's right, because we need all the Death Seed members. So here we're going to special to take everything off Captain America. And then I'm going to actually target US Agent for the double tap, or Agent Venom. Sorry, I keep getting mixed up for the double tap here. And then there's Captain America. Okay. So this isn't the best efficiency, but you don't have to use APOC here, so you can use APOC elsewhere. Nemesis died to bleeds. That's unfortunate. So not the best efficiency at all, but you don't have to use APOC here, which is nice. Again, it's a little bit of RNG with who gets stunned off the rip, but it can go really well. I've had punch ups go extremely well on that. For unlimited, I know for Infinity Watch, I know a lot of people won't have unlimited on offense. I do. If you don't, you can use like Dormammu, Undying. Mr. Negative's good too. I know he's a little bit of a niche build. I don't have him built. Mr. Negative, and then you can throw in like a Kingpin. That's a really good fight on this. That one works pretty well. It's Infinity Watch. It's going to be an efficiency sink no matter what. So the goal is to try to kill them as fast as possible, but without using an Apocalypse here, they're gonna, you know, spawn with Safeguard, and they're gonna be kind of a slog to go against no matter what. So the goal here is going to be essentially don't let Phyla get a turn and kill Phyla before, you know, first, because she's the one who gets the drain for everybody. So my goal turn 1 is going to be actually ability blocking Nebula, because I don't want her to get the counterattacks up. Then I'm going to rewind Phyla. And then guess what? I'm going to rewind Phyla again so she can't move with Dagger. Besides, even if I use the ult, it's not going to really do much because they have immunity. I don't really care to ability block anybody just yet. We also have speed up, so we're going to go faster than Adam Warlock, if I'm not mistaken. If we don't, that'd be kind of surprising. Speed up got ripped off anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm going to special again with Gambit in a second. So here, I want to special turn 1 to get more offense ups, and then I'm also going to target Phyla. She has vulnerables, and I do have a Striker 5 Sunfire. I'm going to ult here. It's unavoidable, so the dodges don't matter. Striker attack takes off that dodge, and then what we're going to do here is we are going to ult. This normally kills. Sometimes it doesn't with bigger Phylas, and that's okay. It happens. So what we're going to do here is actually I'm going to basic so we can get through the death proofs here, and then Raider 5 is going to take her out with the extra hit. So my next target here is actually going to be Gamora. I want to stun her. And it's actually going to peel the immunity off of Adam Warlock. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to ult. It's going to kill Gamora anyway. But Moondragon should be dead soon enough. I actually think Dazzler is going to go in a second. Let's see. I'm going to take out Moondragon here. She doesn't take another turn. And then Dazzler is going to go. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to ability block Gamora, because I don't want her to ult and get a reset and kill somebody. I doubt she would, but just as a precaution. I'm going to leave Adam Warlock up because I know Gamora is going to take a turn. Oh, she just died outright. Never mind. If Gamora took a turn there, the Gambit ping would have taken out Adam Warlock, so I wouldn't had to waste a whole move on him. So it's another point of efficiency to help out. I do have a charge still because I didn't special earlier when I needed to basic Phyla-Vell. So I'm going to use it now to get more speed up and make this matchup go just a little faster. It's not the best matchup. Again, it's Infinity Watch. It's gonna suck no matter what. This is the defense definitely to have in room 3, unless you have an Infinity Watch that's like 600k like mine, unfortunately. And then he died there because I have Dazzler as a Raider 5, Raider Blue ISO 5. So that matchup's done. We can see the score on that just efficiency wise, and see what's going on. So efficiency-wise, that one is an 83.58. Not great, but against Infinity Watch, nothing's going to be great. So for this one, we're going to do a Young Avengers Eternals here. This is really straightforward, honestly. I don't even have the team saved because I never use it. I don't even know where I'm going to use this from. I can go here. Not APOC. And then Young Avengers. So Echo, Squirrel Girl, and Kate Bishop. Those are going to be the main ones that are useful here. Squirrel Girl for the heals. Echo is the main component of this because she stops the counters. And then Kate Bishop's just there. She flips ability. She flips buffs, stuff like that. She also does like a ping. I don't know if it works with only 3 Young Avengers members, but it's not that big of a deal. The Eternals are the main show here. Our Eternals are the ones who kind of take care of everything. So the beginning of this is going to be taking a barrage of turns because Wakanda on defense gets like 7,857 speed. So it's just going to be kind of sitting here waiting. But they don't get the counters, which is really good. The counterattacks, which is good. So it's going to be kind of just hanging out, waiting. But again, they don't get the counters because of Echo. That's why you bring in Echo. So you see Okoye is not countering here. Also, this is room 4, so they would get even more counters because of the room rules. Heal with Squirrel Girl just to get back up top. Nobody's going to take a turn for a while now, and now we flip everything. Don't think we get a double tap. My Icarus isn't level 95. But whoever we target is essentially going to get pretty close to death. Nakia is blind, so now I'm going to target OG Black Panther. And they're just going to get rewound just to oblivion, honestly. And then you'll see... So I'm looking here, my targets here. My choice in targets are going to be either these two because this hits primary and adjacent. My goal here is to hit a Koye because I want Nakia to die to the bleeds. Or Nakia is going to die to adjacent anyway. So it's little stuff like that that gets you a couple more points because I know we've all lost by, 1 or 2 points on way too many occasions. So that fight's super simple. Wakanda's just a joke, honestly, without their vibranium tuning buff, which thankfully that didn't come back. We don't need that anymore. That was a terrible room. All right, so let's see the efficiency on that. So you see 8369. That's about as good as it gets. You can see the efficiency on the Desi one wasn't great because I had a lot of tunes die. And then this isn't bad either. The health efficiency is not the best, but with that massive Red Hulk ulting, it's still pretty good. This one is unlimited. It's always straight 5-piece Masters of Evil. Really straightforward. The number one component of this match is just don't summon with Ultron, no matter who they have. It's not because of the Jubilee. It's because the Gambit pings will just hit 3 more times than normal if you have the bots, because the bots take 3 more turns. So the goal here is essentially just don't summon. There's no point. Here, we don't care about getting the ability block on him, so we're just going to special to steal. You'll see he doesn't drop the taunt because he has safeguard. And then the goal here is I have a massive Kang. I went pretty hard on core orbs for him. I spent like 15,000 cores to get him up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to special, and this should kill him actually. And I also have Striker 5, which is great. Dropping him below 50% health triggers the rope taunt. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We're going to basic here. This avoids more Gambit pings. Gambit's always going to go off of Purple Sticky because he has the taunt. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to ult because we want to make sure Jubilee also doesn't take a turn, throw out slows everywhere and stun people. So we're going to ult here, rewinds Jubilee, stuns Rogue. And then what we're going to do here, again, I have a massive Kang. This should do a lot of damage, and it actually ended the match. Now, if that won't always end the match, what can happen there is you'll probably take out the Jubilee, and Dazzler was super low because of the Kang special on her. What happens from there is essentially just keep playing it out. You'll be able to do more damage with Purple Sticky, which is Absorbing Man. And then you'll also able to Ultron ult eventually, and that should delete somebody as well. You should have Ultron as a Raider. His Raider crits do massive damage. So for room 6, honestly, we have a plethora of choices. I mean, it literally doesn't matter. I'm just going to use my biggest tunes here just for fun because it literally doesn't matter. This is going to be a slaughter, honestly. I am going to use Emma though, just because I want the slow on Doom just to make sure the 10% speed reduction on their whole team, just so my team's going first. I'm also going to actually take out Omega Red so I can put in 2099. Obviously, you got to have the power couple there. And then Kestrel, just because Kestrel's pretty gnarly after the buffs. She's incredible. If you're thinking about taking her to Dark Dimension 6, don't think anymore. Just take her. She's amazing. She's awesome. She's well worth the investment. I know Shield Tech's a little tight right now, but she's ridiculously strong. I don't even have her at 18 yet. She's 7/7, Gear Tier 17, level 95. So she's going up the second the Mockingbird event pays out. So we're gonna ult here. It doesn't matter who you're targeting. It's just I mean, Kestrel's just gonna delete no matter what, so it doesn't matter. We can ult here to get the charges up, and again, Kestrel's delete. Kestrel makes like any room honestly trivial, and then I'm gonna special here and delete, and then Doom's just gonna I'm not even gonna ult. I'm just gonna special and delete. Like it's pretty simple. Kestrel makes Cosmic Crucible a lot more fun, honestly. She's strong. She's very strong. I know it's an unconventional room in 6, but you know it happens sometimes. People trying new things. So 50, 171, a decent score. It could have been a lot better. Room 2 went really bad. I should have gotten probably another 15 points out of here to be around 50, 186. That'd be really nice. This is pretty standard here, especially with a big red Hulk. I'm happy with this score. This score, again, this is pretty standard, 8358, 8358 to 8356 to 8360 is pretty standard for me. Here, 8369. This room is just a joke. Honestly, this is a free points for you. Honestly, this room 8369, super good here. That's because of my Kang. You're probably gonna lose 4 or 5 points here because you don't have a massive Kang like I do. And that's okay. Again, if you're getting, you know, the extra 15 points from here, 14, 15 points from here, you're still going to be in the 83 or the 5180s, which is always a respectable score. And then here also is 8369. Even if, you know, you have 5 points less here, you're still in the, you know, the mid to high 5170s, which is also a good score. So we're going to back out here, see if he's attacked. He has not attacked. I'll go over tomorrow when I do my Cosmic Crucible again. I'll see if he's attacked at all, and I'll go over the results from this, and we'll see what he used so we can learn more. All right, cool, guys. So essentially what I'm going to do, this is going to be my Cosmic Crucible. This is how I want to kind of run things. I want to make them more informative than others. I feel like people don't talk about like their thought process enough behind the moves and kind of the thought process on who they're picking into what battle, and kind of the seesaw match of, oh, if I don't have unlimited here, I can use Master Veal somewhere else, or, you know, vice versa, whatever it may be. I kind of want to walk you through my mental of it, essentially, to make you guys start thinking about your matchups in a different way, to make you guys better at Cosmic Crucible. So that's kind of the goal. I do kind of want to be the most informative. I want to answer questions in the comments. I will live stream as well. My first live stream is going to be this Friday night, 10 o'clock Eastern, on the 6th of October. So if you guys are watching this, please come out. And then I will be streaming my Cosmic Crucible in the mornings on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, around 7:45 Eastern in the mornings till about 8:30 before I got to go to work. So if you guys could tune in, that'd be great. Subscribe, like, and if you guys have questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.